I like using my Wolverine claws and my katana. Right. Let's just drop down here. I'll deal with the fall damage later. There you go. Right, we'll kill everything over here in this bit of ice. And we'll collect all the little things I missed. Right. Plus a grenade. Nice. I've not missed much, really. Huh. That was a butterfly. Okay, what'd that give me? An ancient disc. Very cool. Alright, I think I've got everything. I know there's that there. Got a Legion magazine out of that, I think. I didn't really pay attention because I was trying to get out of that. Right, shall we continue? I love this DLC, by the way. Can I just say? Why have Konami started with Metal Gear Solid 3 Remake instead of Metal Gear Solid 1? Well, there's two options really why Konami would have done that. The first one is the more one that's probably the most likely. Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater is the one that everybody considers to be the best one. The majority of people consider that one to be the best one. So they've either just remade it for a cash grab, because they know most people like that game, which is the more likely option, or the second option, which is less likely. Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater, chronologically, in the Metal Gear Solid timeline, happens first. So they're gonna remake the games in order of which they happen. But that there and then becomes a bit weird because after Snake Eater, the game that would be next chronologically would be Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain. I'm pretty sure. Anyway, Broad Bay 30 year. Can only be sold a bottle from a procured cask of premium whiskey, aged for over 30 years. Premium whiskey, I'm keeping it. Someone who recognises its value will want to buy it regardless of how expensive it is. The Broad Bay 30 year is a historic masterpiece crafted on a remote island to the north, with its deep and rich flavour emerging from the coveted oak barrel. It is truly worthy of being called a legend among whiskies. Right, well this game is set in France. I know the original story of Pinocchio comes from Italy, but the game's set in France. The developers confirm that. So, Ireland to the north, got one or two options there really. It's either from Ireland or the British or Great Britain, so do with that what you will. Great Britain is Ireland? No, it's not. Ireland is not Great Britain. I dare you to go to Ireland and say. Great Britain is the island which Scotland, Wales and England is on. That's the name of the island. Because it comes from the Roman, what the Romans used to call the island. So the island where England, Wales and Scotland is the Romans called it Britannia. So Great Britain is just a modernisation of Britannia, the island of Britannia. That's why they don't. Granted, a lot of people don't like it, but by technicality of historic reasons and stuff, Welsh people, Scottish people, and English people are all British. But then, in those three sectors, you also have Scottish, English, and Welsh. Kind of like in Scandinavia, you know, how you have Norwegian and Swedish, etc. You know, they're all Scandinavian, but Norwegians aren't Swedish and Swedish aren't. You know, that's just how it is. So yeah, by technicality and that reason, Ireland is not part of Great Britain because it's not on the island of Great Britain. Whereas Northern Ireland is part of the United Kingdom. See, I think that's why people get confused. Got a tough enemy up ahead though. I'm gonna stop waffling while I deal with this enemy and I'll be back with you. See if I can get a back attack on it. Nope, it's seen me. Too late. Wow. That nearly killed me. But nearly guys, remember, nearly. Too good to die. Oh, of course he gets me with a K, the little shit. It's not affected me yet though, because it's not actually enchanted it. Well, the effect hasn't gone ahead. Right, we're back. Right, yeah, that becomes a bit more complicated and a bit harder to explain. Yeah, so Welsh people, Scottish people and Irish people are Celtic, yeah. English people aren't considered Celtic, they're considered Germanic. I don't know why. I think it's to do with mythology and the type of people that settled there years ago and stuff like that. Because the Anglo-Saxons themselves were from Germany, northern Germany to be exact. I'm not exactly too sure on all of the history around that, on why. But it's to do with the fact the Anglo-Saxons were Germans. Ow. Jesus Christ. Right, let me take a antifreeze ampule real quick. Right, hit me with a Fable Catalyst as well. Right, here's what we're gonna do. But yeah, I don't really know too much about that. It does get confusing because it even confuses me sometimes. But the main reason is to do with the Anglo-Saxons being from northern Germany. Because if you're somebody who likes British culture and things and you're not exactly British, but you're a fan of like British culture and stuff like that, you're known as an Anglophile because of the Anglo-Saxons. So Anglo. Anyway, Saulo, Mayor's Journus, let me retry that. Mayor's Journal. Saulo set out to sea 2 days ago. In the end, I couldn't stop that damned old fool. As if all monsters suddenly appeared and throwing everything into chaos wasn't bad enough, why must that stubborn old man make me suffer so much in my twilight years? But it's not just him. It seems everyone has suddenly lost their mind. More and more villagers, are suddenly insisting that they want to die. It feels like I'm the only one who cares about the village anymore. Let's start by checking in with residents next door. The rest of the words are smudged and unintelligible. Oh right, Saulo's the fisherman, isn't he? Who had that fish speared. Oh great, 2 ways to go. Oh, the lighthouse is there. We've got a mystery there. You need the fisherman's weathered key to unlock that door. Okay. I don't have that. Cracked lighthouse. Cracked mysteries, the haunted lighthouse. The legend of how the cracked lighthouse came to be called the haunted lighthouse is quite famous. However, even the most avid storytellers do not know the name of the ghost. In life, the ghost's name was Columbo, who was Cracked Lighthouse keeper, but all know him now as the Portly Keeper, for he was said to have been a greedy glutton. Columbo used his position to extort money from boat captains, giving light only to those who paid. They say he amassed a huge fortune that he hid in a secret location only he could access. That treasure has never been found, leading to rumours the keeper became so portly by eating all of the treasure himself. The townspeople curse Columbo with every breath. Some believe the curses worked because one day Columbo vanished. Like his treasures, he has never been found. The lighthouse could not be left unattended, so the townspeople appointed a new keeper, but that keeper suddenly resigned, driven from the post by the cries of the ghost that haunts the lighthouse. This repeated with the next keeper and the next and many more, all fearing the wrath of the ghost. It was only after the keeper changed 7 times that Columbo's ghost finally fell quiet. Even now it is said that the screams of the Portly Keeper can be heard echoing through the lighthouse when storms lash the shores. Perhaps the sound of howling are Columbo's raging at the townspeople who cursed him. Oh, we've got more fucking ways to go. There's a whale there. That's cool. Didn't know your mum was in this game. Oh, there's a boss fight here. Right, let me go activate the Stargazer in the lighthouse. Hello. In fact, let's explore the lighthouse before we go there. We want to see a couple be Ghostbusters. Right, let's head down into the basement. This place shown in the recorded frosted cipher message.
The whole thing's just suspicious. Think about it. There aren't really
Target not
that
found.
many places someone as heavy as that lighthouse keeper can hide in.
Okay, interestingly. Young fisherman's letter. It's been a few days since you rolled out to kick the bucket, old man. You'll have to drink that beer you love so much in heaven. If you make it back, I promise I'll go to sea with you, even if it means we might die, even if the monsters leap from the waves all around us. Fish has gotta fish. If we're going to shake in our boots, we ought to do that on the water, right? Whatever, you old coot, just come back safely and soon, or I swear I'll drink your last remaining beer. Just heard someone speak. Crescent Moonstone. I didn't hear what it said, but I heard someone speak. Oh, cutscene.
Hey buddy, see that? Over there. We found it. The Rose Estate. Leia should be nearby.
Peer into the distance. Oh, it's her.
Oh, it's you, my forever friend. I'm so glad to see you again. I followed the white butterfly here. I found the Rose estate, but it's full of sadness now. I can't go inside. I'm okay. I have you. My new friend who looks like my old friend. You gave me the world again. I miss my old friend, but it's okay that you're not him. You're on your own journey, and I think that's wonderful. Will you promise me something? When your journey ends, let's meet again in a pretty place. Rizora will wait for you there.
Cool. Rizora's treasure photo of the Tree of Friendship. City Hall. Okay, I know where that is. A child's drawing that looks very old. I also discovered as well, if you enter your... I saw this on a clip on TikTok the other day. If you do the dance gesture, she dances with you. Maybe she doesn't.
You like to dance too! Dance with Rizora!
There you go.
Rizora's I'm sure my... When you're
Nice little Easter egg. Well, not Easter. Is it? Was it currently an Easter egg? I don't know. Oh, there's a Black Rabbit Brotherhood hideout here. The Battle Mannix attire there. That leaves only one member of the Black Rabbit Brotherhood's outfit to acquire, right? This place shown in the Decoded Frost Surface text. The raised floor panel seems sensitive to weight.
Just suspicious. Think about it.
Target not found. Reconnaissance of hideout unsuccessful. Maintaining blockade by standing warning. Da da da. That's an amulet. Is that the giant amulet? I don't have that, but I know where I can get it.
Is that word around town since you...
Right, we've got the giant's amulet. I've got a feeling I shouldn't sell it to you. We can go give that that fisherman his beer now as well. Hopefully he's not dead, because he was in a bad state. He's not, he's still breathing.
It's time to celebrate my triumph, and a beer is just what I need.
There you go.
Good. This is the bottle of beer.
I wonder if I could have given him a whiskey. Oh, I still have it on me,
so.
so.
3 bottles of this brew after my wife left me. I already drank 2, and now this is the last one. The one I swore I'd only open once I caught the fish. Did you praise my catch to the villagers and the brat?
They're all dead. Everyone in the village is dead.
Is that so? Everyone is dead.
Yeah.
May the poor brat and all the villagers finally find peace.
I didn't want to lie to him.
All I have left is a bottle of beer. I'm very tired. Well, I'll drink this and get some sleep.
What a shame. Didn't get anything for that, but that's because I didn't lie to him. If you'd have lied to him, you would have got something for it. It's the same with that woman at the zoo when I didn't lie to her about the whole... what's it called? The canvas, the painting. Right, just put the giant amulet on a sec. There you go. Lighttell's Keeper's Journal. They brought me bars of gold and made a request. Their ship's movements are not to be recorded in the official office logs. It's truly a profitable deal. The local fishermen are nothing compared to them. They arrived at the lighthouse again, loaded with a generous payment of gold bars. What are they transporting that's worth this much to keep secret? I snatched the box when they weren't looking. All I found inside were bottles of medicine. The idiots didn't even notice the box I nicked. I sold all the bottles on the black market. I told them that it was medicine, so I got a great price. Later, Maxime said that none of his customers had ever returned after buying the medicine, but I don't see how that's my concern. My treasure trove is growing. All these fools are making me rich. The writing is smeared with blood. This is a joke, right? I only nicked a few boxes. They had plenty. Why would they do this to me? I'm trapped. Why won't anyone help me? I'll starve. I can't eat treasure. Someone get me out of here. There you go. I can return to Alidoro with that secret. First, let's head down here. Shit, it broke. Coming out of the way or whatever it is. Oh, is it an orca? Fast. Oh no, it's a great white shark. Come on. Got ya. Full moonstone. Nice. Oh yeah. That makes sense. That's a sperm whale as well. Been a lot of cool enemies in this DLC though, on a serious note. Half moonstone. I've already been here. I am confused. I'm very confused. Oh, to go that way. I'm guessing the fisherman would have given me the key if I told him everybody was alive. Oh well.
Huh. Okay, now, don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure the legendary Stalker is nearby.
How do you know? Is it flowers? There she is.
Who are you? You look familiar. Wait. This is Romeo's locket.
It is.
How? This is something very dear to me. Thank you for returning it. But, before all that, how did you find me? I see. The tracker. He told you about me.
Alidoro did, yes.
He never could fix that irksome quirk of his. Always wasting his time on lost causes. But he doesn't extend his trust easily. His faith in your character speaks volumes. Does that mean I can trust you?
Maybe not.
Fine.
He just does.
I concede you are not my enemy. If you were, the tracker would have made sure you never reached me. The fact you're alive means he trusted your intentions when he sent you here.
About how the tracker is
The
worried about
tracker
her.
has always looked after others. That's the principle that guides him. Comrades would be a better term to describe us than friends. That said, he is the reason I'm listening to you now. Just don't ask me anymore. This photo. It's the last print left. A pity it's damaged. A memory of me with my 2 apprentices. Happier days now gone forever. I was tough on them. I was such a fool. I never appreciated how precious our time together truly was. When tragedy befell us, I couldn't face the past. But Romeo kept the locket for me. To tell you the truth, I couldn't bear it. It was just too painful to see how happy we'd been.
About
All
Romeo's
this is
whereabouts.
the work of that damned Arlecchino. We have a history. When he ran rampant as a serial killer long ago, I was the one who put an end to his reign of terror. He was evil to the core. So during our battle, I did my best to destroy his body. Perhaps he holds a grudge against me over that. I had heard the ego of a murderer awakened within his ego. But can a puppet be considered human through ego alone? I don't even know if a puppet is capable of holding a grudge like a human. But since he dragged Romeo into this, I will not let it stand.
Where is Romeo?
Kino left me an invitation to meet. To think he was under my nose the entire time. I searched everywhere for him. Insanity. No time for regrets. Romeo is at the Rose Estate. Along with that damned puppet. Do you
Off the
truly
help.
mean that? You'll be putting your life on the line. I'd like
How
to
does
say
she not
I don't need
recognise
your
it's
or
Carlo?
anyone's help. But the last time I fought Arlecchino, I just barely managed to get the upper hand. And that was when I was healthy.
Oh, I
There's
know
no
this is going to
guarantee
be a
I'll
hard
win this
fight.
time. With Romeo's life at stake, I accept your help. From one stalker to another, I, Leia Florence, ask you to fight with me. We must find a way into the Rose Estate. Despite outward appearances, its defenses are formidable. And the bigger problem is, I've lost my key. So, you and I will have to work something out when we reach the gates. The key? What? How? You must be part Crow. You certainly hoard everything you come across.
I don't know what you mean.
Is the key I lost a while ago. Well, this will make it much easier to get inside. The entrance to the Rose Estate is further up the mountain path. Head out once you're ready. I'll wait for you outside.
Damaged poster. A defaced poster featuring an image of a missing person. Holes have been torn where Romeo's eyes should be. On the part of a poster, a map showing path leading to the Rose Estate, drawn in red. Leia's will.
Romeo, this is likely my final message to you. I am off to battle Arlecchino to save you. I'll do whatever it takes. Your survival is all that matters. Nothing else comes close, not even my life. There was nothing admirable about my life. But I did what I could. In the only way I knew how. I know Carlo's death scarred us all. I know it changed everything. But we endured. There was always hope. And it was because of you. Without you by my side, I would have been lost long ago.
Half of it's missing, I'm
Come
guessing.
on, we need to follow her.
Be careful. The enemies here are not to be taken lightly.
Cool. Plumber Forest Cave. Stargazer. Let's go.
Hold their attention!
The point of me? She's killing everything without my help. Why am I here?
shabby.
Ow. Oh, she leaves roses every time she swipes with a sword. Interesting.
Let's go. We don't have much time.
Okay, I'm coming. Shepherd's
Why have you
amulet.
stopped? Keep moving.
What's that entail? Increases damage while throwing objects.
Are you ready? You have some skill. You must have had a good teacher.
I mean, yeah, you're her. Polar bear. 2 polar bears. I've been picked up.
I won't go down that easy. Not yet.
Well,
Not too shabby. Your stance, the way you move, it's oddly familiar. Hold their attention.
how does she not know that it's Carlo? He's old. I mean, he's not older, he's a puppet. Just because he's a puppet. Alright, fair enough.
We'll return together. I'll make sure of it. Can you still fight? Let's push forward.
I was like I'd still fight. You've been killing everything for me. The point of me? Alright, Leia, now you're just making me look bad.
Have we met before by some chance?
Yes.
I'll create an opening. Watch my back. This is the end. Die!
We'll see why you're called the Legendary Stalker.
Hold their attention.
Throwing cell. Nice. Big angry thing.
just need to cross this bridge.
This bridge.
Let's make this quick. This is the... Die!
Oh, that's a big fucker. Oh, so she's Virgil from Devil May Cry, is she?
Hold on.
What the fuck was that? Increases Fable charge amount of Fable arts.
It's this way.
So,
Quickly.
if I'm out of pulse cells, my Fable arts do more damage. Okay. Kinda
Where
works.
is Romeo? I have to save him. I must. I will. Down this snow. We must hurry.
Here we are,
Look,
the Rose Estate.
The Rose Estate. Keep moving. Let's put an end to this.
I wanna have a look around though. Nothing nothing never mind.
Here. I have the key. We made it, but I may have pushed myself too hard. You go ahead. Check out the situation. I'll follow soon. I just need to take something for the pain.
Okay.
What happened here? Wait, could this be the Monad Charity House tragedy? But that was the petrification disease, wasn't it? This is just a massacre.
So another cover up. Oh, this is it, isn't it? There's Romeo. Cuts his hands off. This is Ring.
Not like this. This wasn't supposed to happen.
But Romeo's a puppet in the base game, right? Or is he half puppet?
Romeo. Why does this keep happening?
Romeo's letter. Master Leia. By the time you read this letter, I will be at the zoo taking care of the matters I recently informed you about. Please don't be concerned that I am acting on my own. I'm not a child anymore. I hope instead you will focus on getting some rest. Your health won't improve without it. I will bring you some fine coffee that suits your taste when I return. Your faithful apprentice, Romeo. Blood-splattered photo. A photograph of a young man with whose blonde hair is streaked with blood. His face is not visible. It's Romeo. Do I talk to Leia? Is that the idea here? Oh, there's stairs here.
This is horrific. To see the arms of her apprentice like that. Do you think she'll be okay? I mean, that...
No, she won't.
That would destroy anyone, regardless of their resolve. The only way we can help her is to find Romeo.
On the potential of the murder puppet. To the most honourable Sir Simon, the second experiment involving Puppet A is complete, and although rigorous testing must still be considered, so far we have avoided any major conflicts or issues. As expected, the puppet is a small, even insignificant thing, but is self-aware. In fact, it believes itself to be human. We will continue to observe the subject. It is able to master the appearance, if not the truth, of human thought and behaviour. We believe it could be quite useful to you in the future, Sir Simon. When we procured the puppet, it was severely damaged. It required a full set of new limbs because it was so thoroughly destroyed. Even I had doubts about whether we could recover it to an operable state. The repairs took longer than expected. We ask for your patience and understanding regarding this. Respectfully, Sergio, Puppet Master. Or Manager, sorry. I think these are just turning now. Petition to the Order. To be esteemed and most honourable Sir Valentinus, firstly, while I understand that your appreciation of Simon's talent, you must understand how malicious the man has become. I have confirmed he actually procured a puppet driven by the ergo of a deranged killer, a heinous thing tainted with blood and as dark as the abyss is deep, simply so he could study it. I have heard it said that if you gaze for too long into the abyss gazes also into you. Yet the abyss we were told is the way we must go. If we are to emerge into the light, but what is to be gained from embracing the mad ergo of a remorseless killer? Please, before it is too late, you must take action. Sanction him, your faithful aide, Arden. Oh, hello. Nice. Some posters here. Interesting. Where's this lead? Oh, here. Family's happy memory. Oh, there's the actual photo itself. In honor of Carlo's upcoming coming of age party, Leia, Carlo and Romeo. Sophia's diary? The petrification disease has everyone frozen in fear, frozen except from the trembling. Father ordered the quarantine measures at the first sign of trouble, and Antonia's music has helped calm and comfort those desperate people. Many children who fled here, if the quarantine works this winter, will pass with no further trouble. But nothing could prepare us for the pain of losing someone so precious. We're still recovering, especially Romeo and her. I pray for the safety of those still outside. P.S. Simon asked to meet at the harbour, but I declined. It is far too early for the next food shipments. What could he want?
Wait, this must be Sophia's room. So, she was here when all this happened.
And she knew, and she didn't say anything. Why? Another letter to an old friend. Wow. I know you're angry about what you've read. I'm sorry for my rudeness, Antonia. This is what Grandmaster Geppetto, the head of the workshop, would have sent you. This is different. This is a letter from your old friend Giuseppe. Antonia, ever since the day I can't recognise this world, I was intolerant and an ambitious man who came to believe his own genius reputation, only focused on one thing, reaching the pinnacle of his field. While I learned of Vanini's brilliant work, I didn't want to acknowledge him. How dare he try to outdo me? I was vain, only satisfied when the world's praise and attention was all mine, and my world was gilded. And my world was a gilded treasure chest that remained utterly empty. Camille taught me that there was still hope, words even an empty man could still live for. That's the trouble with finding heaven. Losing it is more terrible for having known it was there in the first place. I'm not the man I was before Camille, but I'm no longer the man I was when she was still here. I needed her eyes to see the world without pain, her soul to learn how to love it. Yet no matter how hard I try to remember, it all slips through my fingers. My world has lost all colour. I think I understand to my very bones the old saying, hell is the pain of the remembering loss. So I'm an empty man again, Antonia. Even now, Giuseppe Geppetto is no different than a puppet's hollow shell. I have one last worry, the child. I decide to let him try to live in Camille's world, and that meant a world without me. Thanks to you and the Monad Charity House, the child grew up happily. I think I am grateful. Leaving the child was selfish, I can't deny it. Leaving him to grow up without parents was unforgivable, and yet I still believe it was the right path. Instead of growing up in a world of ash and ruin, Carlo had you. I hope someday you can forgive this old fool, Antonia, your friend Giuseppe. Oh shit. Got a pocket. Wow, holy shit. Ow. You're dead. Took longer than I wanted it to, but whatever. Alright, there we go. Oh, a stargazer. Awesome. Right, let's go return to Alidoro and show him the thing. The mystery we uncovered.
Any enemy of the alchemists. The door only opened for someone of great weight. Ingenious. Who would have thought? Well done. You have the keen mind of a detective. To condemn the lighthouse keeper to such a cruel fate, though. I'll never be able to stomach their evil wrongdoings. As long as the alchemists rule Krat,
Oh, cool.
tragedies such
And the
as this
detective
shall never
outfit.
end. Thank you for revealing another truth. Without you, the alchemist's secrets would have stayed locked away forever. More problems remain, of course. For all intents and purposes, Krat remains under the thumb of the alchemists. I know that what I'm doing is something that must be done, but I often feel like I'm fighting alone in meaningless battles. The enemy is great, and I am but one man. Will my efforts ultimately be in vain? Will the terrible truths I know ever be revealed to the people of Krat? Will the terrible
They will, and Krat will be saved.
You fascinate me. You talk of future events as if they've already happened. Your words bring great comfort. Thank you. They also remind me yet again of the person I must protect. My only
Sister.
family, someone whose life I pray shines with truth. I may be destined to toil through life, mired in deceit and lies. But my wish is for her to live happily. That's the sole reason I remain here and continue to fight.
Survivor.
Well met.
What else have you got? I'll take that Legion caliber. I'll take that. I'll take that as well. Is anything growing of that siege yet? Nope. Guess we'll buy some star fragments to call the Stalker in when we need him. I mean, I've got plenty, but can never have too many. Not the Stalker, the Spectre. I can craft the Cataclysm now as well, can't I? The shotgun arm. Awesome. Do I have any quartz? I don't think I do. I don't think I've picked up any quartz. I don't. Right, and we can level up 8 times, so let's do that. Let's level up health to 55, vigor to 52, technique to 54. That'll do. I have a lot of these as well, to be fair. Right, I've got more. That'll do. Oh, she gave me a picture, didn't she? Famed detective her hat. It's obviously a reference to Sherlock Holmes, the attire. It looks a lot like it. Okay. Oh no, yeah, I was checking that, wasn't I? Because the girl gave me a photo. So a tree in front of City Hall. No, City Hall, you can go there. Let's see if she's there. Obviously this will now be in the future, or the present. Time travel's weird. I'll block his sword. Come here, you motherfucker. How about I open this? Remember how nice Liza P was to you at the start of the game? Look how quick you get to that next location though. Oh there, look. She's the one who leaves that. That actually makes so much sense now. Guess that's the only thing to it. Okay. Either way, I'm going to win this off here, guys. So as always, thank you very much for watching. Take care of yourselves, look after yourselves, and I'll see you in a bit.